This podcast is powered by the pros at Paschal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPaschal.com.
Tom, we got baseball, we got some basketball stuff from last night, but the comments that you just heard Sterling make in regards to Hunter Yurachek's comments on that podcast, what did you make of what the athletics director had to say about Arkansas's coaching situation?
Well, I have been completely entangled up with some other stuff, so I didn't see them, but I'm assuming he was saying that they feel good about Eric Musselman coming back. Well, I mean,
do you have that?
What did he say?
Yeah, here, Tom, let's play it real time
for you.
That was a video that was recorded a few years ago. That video was probably 30 or 40 seconds in length, and we edited that down. I had our communication staff edit that down. As you guys alluded to, Coach Musselman, much to his success, has been rumored for multiple jobs that have been open here in this offseason, and he's still the basketball coach as we sit here today and record this podcast at the University of Arkansas. He has been well taken care of in his past contracts, or where he's had a couple of extensions in the past few years and six-figure increases. There's not a new contract in place for him this year, but that video was just to kind of dispel some of the rumors that, hey, he's still our basketball coach. Now, this may change tomorrow. You'll have to ask Coach Musselman that, but we very much want him to be an Arkansas Razorback. We feel like where his contract currently sits, he's compensated in the top 12 to 15 coaches in the country. He's earned that compensation and done a great job. And that video was nothing more than an athletic director trying to have a little bit of fun with some fan bases and naysayers that saying, hey, Coach Musselman's leaving. Well, he may be leaving, but right now he's still here, and he's still our basketball coach, and he's still driving the bus.
So after hearing that real time, Tom,
okay,
and I know you probably have to listen to it maybe a few more times before completely giving your thoughts. Do you have any just initial reaction to hearing that real time?
No, I'm good with this. I mean, look, he's the same guy who sent out the smoke signals video when he was at Houston, because everybody's intense interest in the white smoke, I think, meant they had a decision. So I don't know. He's just doing that as in real time, as you say. And look, if USC comes calling and the package is too good to turn down, then maybe that's what happened. But I don't fault Hunter Yurachek and them for putting out the video that they had done before, slightly edited down. So I don't know what will eventually come of this, but he's right. I mean, Eric Musselman's compensation is in the top 15 or whatever in the country, and he's gotten some raises, and, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Tom Murphy with us on the McClarty-Daniel Hotline. Tom, let's go back to last Saturday. Let's talk about the football scrimmage. I know quarterbacks were the ones that spoke with the media. What did your eyes see when you were watching that 100-plus play scrimmage?
Well, my eyes saw that the first offense marched right down the field, and they scored the touchdown, right away. It was Taylor Green to Luke Haas. Luke has, great march. And the second time they got the ball, they went right down, and Jaquin Jackson broke tackles and scored a 10-yard touchdown. But after that, all the defensive units held up pretty strong. There were some missed field goals along the way, so there was a lack of scoring for quite a while. Until they got back in the end zone. I can't remember what was the next TD. It might have been Braylon Russell's 2-yard run, but then Isaiah Satania had a 33-yard catch. I just feel like they're going to be slightly better on both sides of the ball, and maybe even substantially better on offense. Certainly the O-line with Carmona and Blackstock, Addison Nichols, I think they've upgraded there. So. But overall, I mean, I thought the defense had the better day. Taylor Green's numbers, I think he completed a little less than 50% of his passes. Of course, he was operating without Andrew Armstrong and Jaden Wilson on the day. And I don't know, just a nice-looking scrimmage. I'm glad that they didn't have any major injuries coming out of that. And it looks like today I can see down into the Walker Pavilion, they're going to be in spider pads and shorts as they come back from the scrimmage.
Bobby Petrino, I know a lot of eyes are on him. Clay wrote about that as well and has spoke with us about it. His interactions are so much different now. And what did you see as you watched that scrimmage unfold from the offensive coordinator that I think people have one expectation of the way he was when he was the head coach, and it's certainly not the same thing now that he's running the offense.
Right, and he certainly, as a head coach, you know, he's saying things to the defensive guys, and I remember if defensive guys freelance, he would get on to them back in the day. And now, I mean, he's not as loud. He got frustrated on Saturday, and you know, dropped a few choice words in there, but it's just not as pervasive. It's not as echoing throughout the whole practice field as it once was when he was a head coach. And in a way, that's part of how you have to fold into maybe the head coach's philosophy. You know, love on the kids, but you know, teach them and correct them and stuff, but do it in a certain way. And all the quarterbacks spoke on Saturday as to Petrino's ability to read defenses, to break things down, give them options, and just make things work. And I think as we go through the rest of spring, we're going to see the execution level rise. And then when they do the individual stuff they can do in the summer, and then they get toward fall, I think we're going to see a little bit sharper product. But I think they'll have the ability to be a balanced team. I like the running back core. And, you know, they could make a pretty good move offensively, in my view.
Tom Murphy with us via the McCarty-Daniel hotline. Tom, we got about a minute or so left with you. I know we didn't see Andrew Armstrong in the scrimmage on Saturday. He's dealing with an injury, but maybe what you've seen from him so far, and can we expect him to be the dominant number one receiver of this group, similar to what he was last year?
I think so, and it's not even better. I mean, they're certainly going to get the ball in his hands. He's made a tremendous number of great catches. I wrote about him today. With him out, Tyrone Broden had a great catch against Jalen Braxton. And by the way, Braxton and Xavier Sori also spoke. So we talked to 5 guys on Saturday. But I love the Braxton-Armstrong pairing. They've made it happen intentionally. But I think what the Razorbacks want to see is continued development along, you know, your 3rd, 4th, 5th. Tesla had a decent season last year. You want to see him improve. Davion Dozier, we spoke glowingly about him the first 5 practices, and then he had a couple of drops in the scrimmage. So he's got to be more consistent. But they have the potential to have tall receivers, receivers who can get open, like Isaiah Satania, and, you know, speedier guys, and, you know, just to be a better receiving core all around.
BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.